Hi folks, and welcome to a new tutorial. Today we're going to crochet a little coin purse or a little purse, whatever you like. So it's a great project for scrap yarn. You will need two colors, so I'm using a white and a black one. These are our colors, 5 ply, and I think maybe this is 100 meters. These could be 200 meters, so whatever you have. And if it's not enough, so maybe you will use a third color. It doesn't matter. It's a fun project for scrap yarn, so here we go. You will need a zipper. So I've got here a 10 centimeters or 4-inch zipper, and what's important with that one, it should be open only at one end. The other end there should be a stopper, so the opening will be only from one side. That's very important, and just choose any color you like. Then we're going to use a 1.5 millimeter crochet hook. This is a Clover soft touch. I like them very much, and this is covered to protect it. You need a very sharp one to stitch through our zipper, and this one will be my working crochet hook. This is Lantern Moon 3.5 millimeters. You will also need scissors and a tapestry needle for sewing the loose ends. Let's get started. Let's start with a simple slip knot. For this, create a circle, put the long tail under the circle and pull it through, and you get a loop. Then insert your hook through the loop and tighten, but not too tight. Now let's grab the zipper, and I'm going to track this line that you can see, and I will stitch through this line that it will be even. So now let's just poke through the zipper with the thin crochet hook like this. Now yarn over and pull the yarn through the fabric. So the first row will be a little bit tricky, but we will get used to it and it will be easier from the second one. Now let's yarn over one more time and pull the yarn through both loops on your hook. And this is a single crochet. And we're going to weave in this short end. So you can do it later, but we're just going over it. And we're stitching in the next stitch. So just pretending it will be the next usual single crochet, and you pull up your loop through the fabric, and you then get again 2 loops, and you just go over this short end and then yarn over and pull through 2 again a single crochet, and then stitch through the fabric, pull up your loop, you've got 2 loops on your hook, and pull through 2. So just crochet single crochets across your zipper. Now at the end of your zipper where the stopper is, we're going to chain 3 stitches over this end. So just skip it and chain 3 stitches. And then we're stitching on the opposite side. So just, it should be the same direction. And on the opposite side, just stitch again through the fabric on the same line, stitch through, pull up your loop through the fabric, and then pull through 2 again, and crochet your single crochets also on this side the same way as before. here you go, so it's nearly done. And we're going to skip also this side. So on this side, chain 3 and skip the opening section. So as you can see on the right side, we've got one more stitch, and we're going to add one stitch on the left side, and this will be also a single crochet. So from now on, we're going to work in spiral rounds. We won't join and we won't finish or start a new round to avoid these steps. And now let's join the very first round with a single crochet. So just go under both loops, or we're going to crochet through both loops from now on, and then just crochet a single crochet to join the very first, but after this only spiral rounds. Okay, now let's switch to our main working crochet hook. So that's the lantern moon, it's an E size, and let's crochet single crochets across the first round. Okay, now we're at the chain space, and let's crochet 3 single crochet through the chain space. So you're just going under this chain and pull up your loop, and then you just go through these 2 loops, and again pull up your loop and pull through 2, and the third one, pull up your loop and through 2. And after the 3 single crochets, we're just going to continue single crochets across the other side. So yeah, just the same what we did before. And here's the other chain space, so we're doing the same here. We are crocheting 3 single crochets through the chain space. So, and that's our first round so far. Let's leave the loop as it is, and I'm going to take the second color, so this one is the black one, and we're going to start with the black yarn. So we're going to do a simple slip knot as before, and then you just go through the very next stitch and we're crocheting a single crochet, that just pull up a loop and then crochet a single crochet, and we're going also to weave in this short end, so it actually doesn't matter if you can't see a lot with the black yarn, because we're doing the same as we did before with the white yarn. So we are going under both loops and we're crocheting just single crochets as before, and we are always leaving the yarn, the black and the white yarn as it is, so we don't finish a round or a stripe or whatever. We just leave it like it is, and we're going to change between these two colors. I will show you how to do this real quick. So yeah, just watch. Now we can cut the short thread and then continue to crochet single crochets with the black yarn. Now, so we've nearly reached the white point, but I won't crochet over this chain space now. I just want to show you how this is constructed. And now let's switch to the white yarn. And now we are just crocheting over the black stripe. So we are just using the white yarn and we're crocheting over the black one without doing anything. You just continue to crochet and it will be self-striping. So go also under both loops and pull up your loop as usual and crochet your single crochets. So yeah, that's the magic. That is how it happens. So now let's pause with the white yarn. And there is no specific point where you should pause and continue with the black or the white yarn. It's just completely continuously. And now I'm going to continue with the black yarn to show you how it's changing. Yeah, so how it's growing and what happens. Now let's take a quick look at our work so far, and here you can see the stripes. Yeah, and now let's continue with our white yarn. So let's do some single crochets across the round. So that's my work so far. This is how it looks like, and you can do it as long or as short as you like. And now let's finish one color, so choose whatever you like. I want to finish the black one first, and for this you can choose also any point at your purse that you like, and we're going to slip stitch. So just go through a stitch and then pull the yarn directly through your stitch, and now we can cut the yarn and we will sew it later. And then just pull it through your very last stitch and tighten. Then grab your tapestry needle, thread your yarn through the needle, and let's sew the loose end on the inside. Let's turn our work inside out. Before sewing the bottom, I would like to crochet the white yarn until the end. So you just fold your work that your zipper is lying flat. And I'm going to single crochet across this side until the end. Now let's close the bottom side by crocheting, and I'm going to single crochet to close the bottom. Of course you can sew it using your tapestry needle, And for this, you're going through the front and through the back side, and you're using 2 stitches, one on the front and one on the back side. So you're going under 4 loops at all, and then pull up your loop and go through 2 for a single crochet. And then again through the front side, through the back side, pull up a loop and your single crochet, and just continue this way until the end of the row. So that was my last stitch, and what I would like to do now is also to finish the white color, and for this I want to do a slip stitch as we did with the black yarn. So just go through the very last stitch and then just slip stitch through all that you've got on your hook, and then we can cut the yarn and pull the yarn through the very last stitch and tighten. And then again use your tapestry needle for sewing this end. Ta-da! Our purse is done, and this is how it looks like. I like it so much. It's so simple and the look is so gorgeous. It's a so very simple technique, but you get such a nice look, and you can play so much with colors, and you can choose how many colors you would like. So you can do this thing also even with 3 or 4 or 5 colors, so it's endless. Yeah, and I didn't sew actually the zipper part, but if the zipper is sometimes coming out, you can sew it using some sewing thread and a thinner needle, and it will stay in place. But so far, yeah, it's a great present. It's great for your kids or for makeup, whatever. I like it. It's just great. So yeah, I hope this tutorial was helpful. I hope you like it. So thanks for watching. Post your project with our hashtag Woolpedia on social media that I can find you. I would like to see your projects. Happy crochet, and until next time, bye bye.